This is an introductory iRest meditation. And iRest is simply a contemporary yoga nidra meditation in which you're encouraged to welcome everything during the experience. So if anything gets too much at any time, please just return to a place of comfort and ease or stop the meditation. I'd like you to make sure that you're very comfortable, as in traditional yoga nidra we'll be making the body as relaxed as possible so that it's not a distraction during the meditation. So lying down on a bed or on the floor on a mat or on a lounge, perhaps using some cushions underneath your knees and your head, a blanket, and if you like, an eye pillow. So feel free to stop the video and settle in, and when you're ready, press play. So today in our iRest meditation, we're going to go through a few steps. So Sankalpa, which is from the heart, so your heartfelt desire or thinking a little about the reason you're here in this life, and then setting an intention that will support that, as well as finding a place of okayness, of rest and safety, of relaxation. And then we're going to do a short body sensing exercise and a breath sensing exercise before working our way back to our fully conscious and wide awake selves. So to begin with, you might like to close your eyes, and if you prefer not to, you can have your eyes gently, just soft, perhaps half closed. And taking a couple of breaths, just feeling the breath moving within the body. And when you're ready, having a think about where you might be if you were feeling very okay. So for some people, they like to imagine a space, something like floating on clouds, lying on a beach, just somewhere beautiful in nature. Other people like to recall a memory of when they felt at ease and safe. It could be a memory from your childhood. It might be a holiday memory, or it might be something as simple as just being in your lounge room, sitting in your chair, quiet, nothing to do, just feeling okay. Wherever you are, if you're recalling a memory or making up a place, I want you to colour it in. So have a look around you in that place in your mind. Notice any colours or objects around you. Notice if there are any people in the room with you, or if you're alone. You might like to include a pet or a favourite object. Also notice if there are any smells or sounds around you. And then make yourself very comfortable in that place. Feel into your body and notice how your breathing is in your place of rest and comfort and safety. How does it feel in your body to be able to let go and simply be? And you can come back to this place at any time during the meditation. So let's move now briefly into what lights you up in your life. What's your reason or calling for being here? It could be something simple. It could be being of service or being with people that you love. It might be something like caring for yourself, making time to look after the small and the big things in your daily life. Whatever it is, I want you to bring it into your heart, that sense of, this is what I'm here for. Let it rest in your heart. Let it be soft. Don't worry if you can't encapsulate it all in this first meditation. We'll return to it. And then setting an intention for this practice. So generally an intention will help you on a step towards your heartfelt desire or your reason for being, your Dharma. But it might be more present than that. It might be simply staying with the meditation and allowing yourself to follow my voice as we walk through this process. So formulating your intention for the practice. Recalling that sense of warmth and stability, that safe, kind and peaceful place. And let's start a body scan. So just taking your awareness into these places in your body and feeling into your body, trying not to think too much. So starting with the face, feeling the mouth, the inside and the outside of the mouth, where the top lip meets the bottom lip. Feeling the air moving through your nostrils on the inhale and the exhale. And then moving up into the left eyeball. Feeling the eyeball in the socket and letting it be relaxed. And then sensing into the area around the eyeball. So the left eyebrow, the corner of the eye, underneath the eye, inside of the eye, the whole socket of the eye. Just feeling the energy and sensation in the left eye. And now moving across to the right eyeball, feeling the eyeball resting, and then feeling into the area around the right eye. Perhaps starting on the inside of the right eye, up over the brow and to the corners of the right eye and underneath the eye. And then feeling into the whole of the eye, the whole of the right eye. Notice the sensations and the weight. And then if you can, see if you can sense into both eyes at the same time. Not thinking, just feeling into the eyes. And as you're ready, taking your attention now up across your forehead, in through the crown of the head and across the back of the head, and sweeping down through the back of the neck around to the front of the throat. Feeling the whole head, senses alive, just as it is. And now taking your awareness down from the side of your neck into your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist and hand. and feeling sensations in the whole of the left arm, from the shoulder all the way down to the fingertips. Noticing sensations, perhaps warmth and coolness. And then moving your attention back up the left arm, across the back of the shoulders into the right shoulder, moving down through the right arm, forearm, wrist and hand. And now simply sensing into the whole of the right arm and shoulder. Noticing sensations in the hand and the wrist, the upper arm and the elbow. Whatever you can feel. And when it feels right for you, letting go and sensing into both arms at the same time. Feeling changing sensations coming and going. When you're ready, bringing your attention into the front of your chest and moving down through the torso, coming down to the upper chest, moving around the sides of the ribs, underneath the arms, into the upper back. And now moving your awareness down from the upper back, through the length of the spine, around the waist, and the sides of the waist into the front of the belly, down into the lower belly, and around the sides of the pelvis into the lower back, right down to the tailbone. And feeling into the whole of the torso. From the top of your chest down to the tailbone at the back, front and back and sides, sensing into the whole area. Noticing the weight and the softness and the movement of the torso as you breathe in and breathe out. Moving now into your hips. So coming over to the left hip, sensing into the left hip and all the way down the left leg, into the ankle, the foot and the toes. Take your attention into the whole of the weight of the left leg and hip. Notice what you can feel without thinking. The body is alive with sensation. And when you're ready, bringing your attention back up and crossing over into the right hip. Feeling into the right hip and down through the right leg, into the knee, the calf, the shin, ankle, foot and toes of the right leg. Noticing the sensations that come and go in the right leg. Perhaps pressure, temperature. And when you're ready, seeing if you can feel into both legs at the same time. No straining, no forcing, just being aware of the sensations in your left hip and leg and your right hip and leg at the same time. And now bringing your attention all the way back up to the top of your head and imagining there's a line down the middle of your body. And I invite you to take your attention over to the whole of the left side of your body. Everything on the left side. and feel into the left side of your body. Your eye, your shoulder, your left fingers, your hip, the side of your waist, everything on the left. Noticing all of the sensations on the left side of your body. Just as it is. And now noticing sensations to the right. So shifting your attention to the right side of the body, feeling everything on the right side of the body. All of the sensations from inside to out. Sensations in the right side of your mouth, the throat. Sensations in your leg and your arm. Everything on the right side. And when you're ready, bringing your attention back up to your forehead or the top of your head, stepping back, letting go, and seeing if you can sense into the whole body, the left and the right, the front and the back, top and the bottom. And just rest in the awareness of the whole body, alive with sensation. And if at any time you want or you would rather rest, go back to that safe and quiet place, that place where you feel okay. Simply resting in relaxation. And now moving into the sensation of breath, moving in and out of your body. Not forcing or straining at any time. Simply being aware of air entering through your nostrils, your chest expanding, that little pause, and then the softening in the thorax as the air leaves through the throat and the nose. You might notice another little pause there as the cycle begins. And so without any effort, I want you now to count your breath. So we'll count from 1 to 10, like this. Inhaling 1, exhaling 1. Inhaling 2, exhaling 2. Inhaling 3, exhaling 3. Simply continuing and counting towards 10. No rush, no force. Simply being with the movement of the breath in your body. And when you come to 10, or if you haven't come to 10, dropping that breathing and just observing how your body feels. Notice what is present now. What sensations are coming and going. Allowing thoughts to come and go. Perhaps observing how everything is changing and welcoming your experience, however it is. the body breathing itself, the natural flow of the inhale and the exhale, the body's natural rhythm. Body alive, spacious and open. Not trying to change anything. And if you need to, simply going to that place, your special place of safety and refuge. If you notice any feelings or emotions that are uncomfortable, simply revert to that place where you can relax, where everything is okay. And rest for a moment longer in unchanging awareness and being. In stillness and presence. Letting go of thinking. Simply sensing into the body, its expansion and gentle relaxation. Being without center or boundary. And so now, if you like, you can stay here. Perhaps you're in bed, wanting to go to sleep, simply letting go and allowing sleep. If it's during the day, we'll gently make our way back to our wide awake and fully conscious selves. So beginning to come back by simply reflecting on this journey, the sensations and thoughts, any feelings or emotions that have naturally arisen and passed away, and recalling your intention for the practice today, holding on to those feelings of peace and safety in your place of well-being, reminding yourself of your purpose here on earth and perhaps taking that with you into your day in small ways or big ways. Your body and mind and personality just free to be as they are, spacious and without boundary, contained within the periphery of your body, just as it is. And so now, if you like, taking some deeper breaths, maybe about 20% more inhale and exhale. Stretching and flexing your fingers and toes. And perhaps rolling your wrists and your ankles. Stretching some bigger muscles. You might like to stretch your arms or your legs. Just moving a little bit more so that you're coming back into the room that you're in. And then if you like, rolling over onto your side, opening and closing your eyes a few times. And then when you're ready, Pushing down with your hands, lifting your head up last and coming to a comfortable seated position. You might like to bring your hands to your heart and just acknowledging the time you've allowed to look after yourself today. And perhaps chanting quietly to yourself the sound of Om or joining me. Inhaling Om. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. And may all beings be free from suffering. Thank you.